Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, just so be right here with me, the BABGOG, and I appreciate you pull up on me. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody in the building. Now, I just um totally forgot about his damn college football tonight. So I apologize, but at the same time, hey, it is what it is. You're watching me and you're watching it at the same time. I appreciate it. But Miami, yeah, might have a decent fan base or whatever watching, but I don't really think, Indiana, shout out to them, man. Indiana had a hell of a season. Came completely totally out of the blue and everything, man. So hey, is what it is, right? But man, y'all see what it is, bro. Y'all see what it is. You see what it is. You see what it is. Hey, man, can't win them all, man. Can't win them all. Sorry, JC. Sorry, man. Hey, who your team? I don't think your team there either. So it don't matter. But either way. Listen, man. This is what happened when women don't understand business and not feelings. Okay. This is what happens when you let women do their own negotiations. This is what happens when you let women make the demands. This is what happens when you let women listen to the outside of, you know, the chitter chatter and the fucking bladder, right? The blather of people that are just pushing all these feminist talking points, bro, and it's feel good bullshit. Now, I respect all hoopers, bro. I do. Women hoopers, hey, by all means, man. Hey, shawty, I respect the grind. I appreciate it. It is what it is. Hoopers unite, all that good shit, right? At the same time, though, I don't feel no bad ways about this. I can go to my local high school basketball game, varsity basketball game, okay, and see better basketball than grown women, at the professional level. Okay. This is why this will never be marketable. This is why the reason why people pay millions and billions of dollars into NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, MLS, any of these other professional men's leagues, because these are the top of the top cream of the crop. RIP Randy Savage. Okay. Macho Man. Yeah. Okay. You can't go to a high school game. You can't even go to a college game and see the level of talent that you see at the professional level. Okay. I remember once upon a time they were saying, Jaguars were pretty bad, right? Jaguars, when I first got here, losing record every season, 1 or 2 wins at best, right? And they were saying how they think a college team could beat, the Jaguars or whatever the worst team was in the NFL. And even the college player was like, bro, y'all have no idea. I have no idea, bro. There are what, 1,000 college teams? How many D1 teams are there, y'all? Got to be like 100, right? Does anybody know how many NCAA FBS teams there are? It got to be well over 200. Well, not 200, but 100. Well over 100 teams. You know, right? Then you got D1, but not FBS and CFA and CFL also, just all these different things. Now, take all of those guys, the thousands and thousands. Hold on, y'all, real quick. 190. Appreciate you. So that's just 190 D1 FBS teams. All right. And then multiply that times what's the average fucking roster? 50 some spots, right? Now cut that down to motherfucking, what is it, 30 teams in the NFL? Okay. Cut that down to 30 teams, right? So you got tens of thousands of or thousands. I won't say tens of thousands. Well, yeah, well, at the college level, tens of thousands of player, and that gets fucking knocked down to maybe 3,000 to 5,000, right? Well, not even that. 1,500, right? 32. Appreciate you. 32 teams. So after you have that fucking understanding, man, listen. It's a grown man sport. It's a grown man business for a reason. But anyway, the women's national soccer team played against the boys, like the juniors. We ain't even talking like the big boys, but like the junior boys soccer team, and they lost. They lost. You know, I think Mia Hamm was still like one of her last years, Rapinoe, like, you know, the best women's soccer player to ever, some of the best ever. They lost. They lost to boys that were just hitting puberty. Okay. Not Dan Patrick, but the dude from Outkick, I can't think of his name. But he made a challenge to the WNBA players 2 years ago when the women started chirping and talking too much. And he was like, hey man, listen, take your pick. I'll put $1 million on the line towards whatever your favorite charity. $1 million on the line to play any high school boys team that I pick out of like the top 100. You think they took that deal? Obviously not. No. Again, man, people don't even understand. A'ja Wilson's like 6'4". Okay. At what? Probably I'll say 170, 180 pounds. A'ja Wilson is a center in the WNBA at 6'4". What are we doing here? What is A'ja Wilson gonna do with fucking? We ain't even gotta talk about super duper leap. What's she gonna do with Julius Randle? Julius Randle's a 4. What's she gonna do with Zion Williamson? What's she gonna do with Banchero? Nothing. That's why when she had the thing, the back and forth, and I think she was semi-serious, competitive nature. She's every hooper supposed to believe they're gonna win, who they beat, who they play, right? But people were actually entertaining, thinking that A'ja Wilson would be able to beat a starting NBA player, and it went from funny to sad because a lot of women were actually arguing this. It just goes to show you, man, just how delusional society has become, and just how horrible a lot of this progressive ideology is, man, because it sets women up for failure. Okay. You can't be fighting for equality and for women's rights in, high school sports, to where these are still boys, right? And boys that have been possibly, tempered down by hormones, right? So if y'all can't even beat the boys that are not the best of the best boys and what we've seen to be, when you can't make it as a boy, right? But you want to be great and you want to be known. Oh, well, I put a wig on. I take some fucking hormones. I say I'm a girl. I beat the shit out of the girls by a lot. Okay. Huh? Wait. Shout out to 1K1 for the 5. I greatly appreciate you, brother. Ain't nothing but some money. Would you take a one-time payment of $1.5 million or continue receiving your monthly retirement and VA pay try to get a poll for upcoming video. Me? Yeah, the 1.5 mil would be. Let me see. Nah. Nah, I'll be losing money. Yeah, because that means I wouldn't plan to live no more than like from 40. That means I would plan to be dead by like less than 20 years from now. So nah. Yeah, I'm doing that math right. Yeah. Yeah. That means I plan on being dead less than 20 years, bro. So no, that's a horrible deal. No, I wouldn't do that. Bro, I know dudes at motherfucking Planet Fitness and I mean not Planet Fitness, but LA Fitness, bro, that would rip her pockets out, dog. Rip her pockets out. Well, no. Well, no. Tomorrow's not promised, but I mean, I plan on it, brother. I plan on it. But I mean, if you look at it like that, I guess I don't know. Knowing what I know now and being able to invest it and so on and so forth, I mean, 1.5 mil untaxed upfront, it would be tempting. So I don't know. You when you say that, but anyway, let's see, man. Let's get into it. This is just getting so bad, man. Well, hold. Let me do this first. Let me do this first.
I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything.
And that is true. Shout out to the WNBA commissioner. It may sound harsh, but this is business. This is not your feelings. This is something that women seem to cannot motherfucking separate. Hey, if you don't have a fucking platform to play on, what does it matter? And you keep talking about revenue. What about profit? That's why we say, man, words mean things. We have to start calling out this word play, bro. Revenue is not profit. And the WNBA has not turned a profit in 30 years of existence. Tell me another business. And this just shows the ungratefulness, bro. And and this is why the NBA, Adam Silver, for one, please let there be another commissioner, dog. Adam Silver is destroying the NBA, dog. He's destroying that product. But that's another thing for another day. Listen, let it die. Let it die. Let the WNBA go into an indefinite lockout until these women understand, hey, y'all want to fucking go back to like it was before and just go overseas and play overseas and hope to get your money? Since y'all want to keep playing these games. Furthermore, another thing, bro, you know what the fucking NBA players would never be allowed to do while under NBA contract? You will not. Okay. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in the contract, you are not allowed to build a competitive brand with us while under contract with us. For some strange reason, they allowed the fucking WNBA to do this shit. You can't motherfucking be in the NFL and then create a motherfucking rival NFL league while playing for the NFL. Hell no, you can't do that shit. Hell, XFL tried it a couple of times and the NFL killed that shit. But women, the rules change for women, bro, and this is what fucks everything up. Saying crazy wild shit. They never go. They ain't never apologized to women for this Jacob Blake thing. Jacob Blake had assaulted a woman and he was in the process of kidnapping children. These uninformed individuals walked out there with a bloody shirt in the what's the name? You feel what I'm saying? When there's video footage of this man pulling a knife and wrestling with two police officers. Yep, we finna get to it, Doug Will. Shout out to Doug Will for the 5. Then the owners offered to move up to pay the $500K median salary, and the players turned it down. In Doug Will, indeed they did. $500K on average for the superstar players, $1 million salaries, and all this different shit. But no, Doug Will, is not enough. Not enough. Okay. And this is what was said right here. Listen, hold on. Here you go right here. WNBA players turned down a deal that would have quadrupled their pay. 4 times the pay, y'all. From $66K minimum to $250K to a maximum $250K to $1 million. And call it a slap in the face.
I think we can focus on our players in the union. We got a proposal from the league, which was honestly a slap in the face. And I think we really have to put an emphasis on the players that are in our league right now. But I love to see the league growing. I think, adding these teams in Philly and Detroit, that's how amazing is that the league can grow. But how cool would it also be to have a little bit expansion on the rosters? Let's focus on the teams that have everything set up right now, and maybe focus on the teams also that find excuses continuously to lack investment into their players before we focus on adding more to the grain of people that can't really be sustained.
Now, remember this face. Remember this face. Remember this player. Remember this face and player. Now, hey, a slap in the face. Now, look at this. This same player, guess what she don't want to do? Guess what she don't want to do, y'all? Guess what this same player don't want to do? The player that said quadrupling the pay on average for the players. And mind you, hey, the WNBA plays half the games that the NBA plays. Not only it's not like, oh, we want the same thing as the men. You're not working as hard as the men. And listen to this. Hold on, listen to this.
Terrible. That's my only comment on it. It's like they don't care about player safety. It's like they don't care about scheduling or whatever. And I mean, I only mentioned that one time in the beginning of the season, and I know people always love to come and say, oh, you guys want to get paid more, you guys need to play all these games, but at some point there's a sports science to it. And yeah, it's honestly just like game on game on game on game. So we play tomorrow, and we're professional, and we'll do it.
Why the fuck are you complaining about back-to-back games? Like you said, you're a professional. You could be in a cubicle somewhere. You could be baking cakes. You could be making cars. You could be doing anything in the world but playing basketball for a living. You chose this. You ain't got to do this. You finna be over. You're already overpaid. Now you complaining about playing back-to-backs? Oh my God, it's a sports science and it's this. So explain the sports science of the fucking NFL. Explain the sports science of the fucking 82-game NBA season. Explain the sports science of fucking baseball. Baseball got what, 100 and some games? mind you, this is a young player. This ain't no LeBron James. This ain't somebody that's been in the WNBA 10 plus seasons. Oh, our health. Oh my God. I know we're professionals, but I don't want. This is what we talking about, man. Y'all do not deserve it. I'm saying it. WNBA players do not deserve a pay raise. You don't deserve it. You don't want it. You don't want to play back-to-backs. It's a horrible product. I can go to my local rec league or my local high school and see a better product. Most importantly, the math ain't mathing. The business don't make sense. You have not turned a profit since the inception of the league. The only way you guys survive is because you leech off the NBA. Then y'all have the nerve to want to say and challenge NBA players, men. Thank you again. Hey, as many times as Shaq has said this, we know who Shaq is and whatnot. Look, bro, nobody wants to see layup basketball. Yeah, you got 1 or 2, maybe 3. I think it's like 4 women in the history of the NBA to dunk or whatever, right? The WNBA. People want to see exciting plays. Now that would be a total different thing, and I understand that the what's the names behind it, right? Because hey, you lower the rim now, records and different things, and a lot of things change. I feel you, but if you want the WNBA to be profitable, okay, maybe not even a full half an inch, 9/8, you'll be surprised the difference 2 inches makes. Pause. 9/8, man. It don't seem like a lot, and I feel like that's fair to where it's not, something major, because a whole half a foot is major, right? But 9/8, lower the rim, 9/8. But nope. Candace Parker had to tell him, look, man. Listen, man, y'all out here talking about we deserve money, pay us what you owe, all this shit, la 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 la. The OG, man. I can't say the GOAT, but one of the GOATs. I would say she's number 2 behind Cheryl Miller all time. All right, she's really my number 1. Candace Parker is my number 1 greatest female basketball player of all time. But Cheryl Miller, I don't think she had a chance to really, show her talents in modern times. So, I would say Cheryl Miller, give her actual credit. But you got to listen from the fucking legend, man. The best CP3 that there is.
With those shirts of pay us what you owe us, and then do that in the All-Star game.
No. Here's the thing. We come out every single night and we show why we deserve the money we deserve. An All-Star game where when we have another game in 2 days.
Wow. If I'm a fan, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Of course you do. Every All-Star fucking celebration is the same way. This is what you want the millions of dollars for. This is why you get paid the big bucks. Ain't no motherfucking All-Star game at the Amazon plant. Ain't no fucking All-Star game at the fucking Tyson chicken plant. Ungrateful, bro. Don't even understand the blessing that you have to play a sport for a living. Oh, we got another game in 2 days. So the fuck what? And
I think that is okay to just go out there and hoop and have some fun. Because on Tuesday, we were back at it and we were playing and we were showing once again why we deserve to get paid.
I think on one of the biggest stages with people tuned in an all-star setting that was invested in more than any other all-star game previously.
Shout out to Candace Parker. And this is why you need OGs. This is why you need people with wisdom. This is why you need people like her to say it. Candace, hey, she's retired now. She can tell the truth. Y'all are being fucking selfish. You being lazy. And you're showing your ignorance. You don't even understand the gravity of this. WNBA took all the extra money that they made and said, hey, man, we're going to just dump more money into this thing right here for this event, right? To get as many people into this, more fans and more eyes and all this shit, and y'all shit the bed. Shit the bed.
Without Caitlin Clark, right? She was not playing. I think it was an opportunity to really go out there, and it was an added opportunity.
And you didn't do that. So you couldn't say it was because of Caitlin. Caitlin's not there to be a distraction. Caitlin's not there soaking up all the attention. And I'm not saying Caitlin purposely did it, but I'm glad Caitlin did what she did. Caitlin Clark showed her motherfucking power and her motherfucking weight in the WNBA last season with her injury. Caitlin ain't playing, ain't nobody watching. Nobody cares. The Caitlin Clark effect is real. When it comes to them dollars and cents, Caitlin Clark is a motherfucking main attraction. Y'all didn't have her as an excuse. Y'all didn't have her taking up all the shine. Y'all didn't have her be in the headlines. You had a chance, and you fucked it away.
It's not going to subtract anything, but I think the narrative on Monday would have been, well, how come the guys don't play in the All-Star game? How come these ladies come out there and they hoop and they understand their responsibility? Like, I just think that it would have really maximized the moment of wearing the shirt along with giving the product. Because I tried to watch the All-Star game, I'll be honest. But after one slow Euro step and people pulling up for I was like, I can't. I'm a fan of the WNBA, and
Again, one of the greatest female basketball players of all time said, I got to cut this shit off. One of the greatest female football players of all time. I think she's like 1 or 2 years removed and retired.
your relationship with your children.
My God.
Get this shit out of my face.
Can't watch this. So I just think that, no, you all didn't have to, but I think it was an opportunity that you could have built on, like, more momentum, if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does make sense. But live, laugh, and love.
Live, laugh, and love. Again, more female shit to be said, bro. Now, here comes the emotionality. They mad at MPJ. I'm gonna find his commentary, right? All right. They're mad at a franchise player, NBA player, right? NBA championship winner, for being honest. And what's so fucked up is the NBA told MPJ, bro, hey man, you gotta chill out, bro. You gotta chill out, man. You can't be saying that shit about WNBA, bro. Pretty much put a gag order on the man because he was telling so much truth.
Angel, why are men so obsessed with this conversation?
First of all, congratulations. You was dominating against women in the 8th grade. What does he want? Does he want a cookie? You want a medal for that? Like, the only thing that should be coming out of a man's mouth about women is uplifting her.
No, it shouldn't. No, and this is more rhetoric, and I'm sick of this shit. No, you're trash. You're trash. You're trash. No one ever says men are the most scrutinized at the top of the tippy top, or whatnot, what have you. AJ Brown. AJ Brown was getting destroyed, as he should have been, for dropping some of the most important passes of his fucking career. Nobody's like, hey, man, no, man, just uplifting, man. Uplifting. The whole city of Philly was on AJ Brown's ass. Listen to this shit. Listen. Oh, the only thing a man should be saying about a woman is uplifting things. What?
Nigga, what?
This is this bro. This is society, man. This is what society has done. You feel me? This is what society has done, man. You go run that back, bro.
The only thing that should be coming out of a man's mouth about women is uplifting her.
No, ma'am. No. When you decide to put on a jersey, sign a contract, and play professionally, the only thing that you should be hearing is the truth about your play, be it good or bad. If you're trash, we say you're trash. If you're good, we say you're good. If you're all right, we can say you're all right. And still, men are the biggest watchers of the WNBA. Did you know that? The biggest supporters of the WNBA are still men. Women don't give a damn about no basketball, man. Women don't give a damn about no sports. Most women are watching sports with the men that they like, and that man likes the sport, so the woman, it's very few actual women sports fans. What are we saying here?
I think the main thing we should be talking about, a woman, guess what? When I gotta come and drop 40 and I'm on my fucking period and I'm bleeding and my stomach hurts and my back hurts, when y'all load manage off a headache, let's talk about how awesome that is.
Well, whoop-de-doo. You better take some Midol and keep it pushing. Take you to motherfucking 800 milligram Motrin and do what you got to do. Kobe Bryant played with fucking torn labrums, broken fingers. Allen Iverson had so many injuries, bro. It was unbelievable. What are we talking about here? Why are you making it think it's special because of something that your anatomy has you do for a temporary time when there are clearly documented male players that played with actual injuries, fractures? What are we talking about here? Yeah, ain't talking about, has she ever dropped 40 while she making that claim? Has she ever dropped 40? Has this female player ever dropped 40 in the WNBA?
Let's talk about how awesome it is that women, we have these babies and we come back and still dominate sports. That stuff is not, yeah, you can dunk. A lot of us can't do that, but the awesome things we can do, let's highlight that.
Why are you bringing anything outside of, baby? Respectfully, you having babies ain't got nothing to do with what's going on the court. You trying to bring all this outside shit to the on court shit. No, baby. We talking about you playing basketball. That's it. I don't care about you being a good wife, a good mom, baking cookies and cakes. None of that. None of that matters. You had a leg to stand on with the whole, the cycle thing. That's something that affects your play while you're playing. Right? But now you bringing up pregnancies? Baby, I ain't seen one of y'all dribble a ball with a baby bump. Am I missing something? Do the WNBA make maternity jerseys? WNBA don't make maternity jerseys, do they? Or am I tripping? WNBA make maternity jerseys? Oh, so you out then. So why are we talking about you having babies in the game of basketball?
Let's highlight that. Guess what?
Kevin Durant came back from an Achilles injury. Didn't miss a beat. Klay Thompson made it back from an Achilles injury. He's not the same, but he's still playing. What are we talking about here? Russell Westbrook on his fifth ACL. What are we saying? There are clear cases where players, football, Cam Scatterboo damn foot turned backwards. What are we talking about here?
We are wives. So it's not easy to take care of a husband and kids and come and dominate us.
Ma'am. Why are we talking about your outside life on the court? You know, one of the biggest things that a male player is fucking criticized for? Oh, you're letting your outside life affect your play. You need to figure that out. We don't pay you millions of dollars for your family issues and problems. You get paid millions of dollars for production. Get paid millions of dollars to figure whatever else you got going on outside of these lines, to block that shit out during that time and perform.
Let's talk about how strong and awesome that is. And so if you notice real quick, the elites, Kobe don't say that kind of stuff about us. He never did. He only uplifted us and supported us. Bron don't talk that kind of stuff. Why the elites don't talk like that?
This is a narrative from Michael Porter Jr. Do you have any thoughts on him?
He talks about the WNBA a lot. I would love to see him come practice with us one time.
Bro, listen, bro. Michael Porter Jr. would beat y'all 1-on-5. And then instead of her, and this is what I'm saying, and this is where society messes up when you encourage this. I think Michael Porter Jr. is like 6'9", 6'10". Perimeter game, athletic. Y'all, bro, if Michael Porter Jr. could literally score 100 points in a WNBA game. Why are you saying that like it's anything? If this was a regular Joe Schmo person talking this, I will understand. Oh, come practice with us. What the hell? He's practicing against NBA level players every day. What are you saying? Y'all just gonna hurt him? The only thing you could be saying is do this. So we gonna hit this nigga in the knee. Other than that, what's the point of saying this? This is ridiculous. This is crazy. Hey, he'll be getting fucking player badges mid-game. Michael Porter Jr. will be actually having the motherfucking player badges and shit, motherfucking hot light up over his head, man. What are we talking about here, bro? Bro, he wouldn't even have, bro, he could get to, bro, they wouldn't be able to stop him. He would get 50 points at the free throw line and 50 points or more off scoring. They can't stop him. People, listen, man, people don't even understand the speed difference. We ain't even talking to jumping. Just the speed and the distance that they can close, bro. Bro, Giannis got down court with like 3 dribbles. Legit dribbles, like legit. Not when he was doing all that, that crazy palm and shit. But Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro, can get from rim to rim in 3 to 4 dribbles. Rim to rim. You show me a WNBA player can do it. You can't. She can't do it. She don't have the speed. She don't have the anatomy. She don't have the physiology. Yeah, Donatello. Hey.
Come practice with us. I think he needs to see the ins and outs of how hard we do work and how much we do put our bodies through.
No, and I think you need to see what he's saying. No matter how hard you work, it is a fraction of what the men do. So when you guys start making these comparisons and you start saying what you're owed and what you deserve, that's what he's challenging. For the time that he let him do it. It's aggravating, man, to see somebody that's putting in a quarter of what you're doing have 1,000 times the complaints. And Michael Porter, yeah, listen to this, bro. Listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not even first NBA level player. Imagine putting Nikola Jokic in a WNBA game. Imagine putting Giannis in a WNBA game. Imagine putting Shea SGA in a WNBA game. Imagine putting Wembanyama. Listen, Wembanyama would literally shut a whole team. Listen, if Victor Wembanyama played in a WNBA game, bro, whatever team he wasn't on would have maybe 20 points. I'm going to say it again. With Victor Wembanyama playing against a WNBA team, whatever team he was not on would be lucky to make it to 20 points for the entire game. What are we talking about here?
Because sometimes they just look through this lens from the outside and they don't really see the inside. And I think if he came and spent the day with us, he would have a new appreciation.
Angel,
He wouldn't have it all. And that's his whole point. Y'all capping. Way too much cap in your rap. And speaking of what, I forgot, bro. She talking about coming back from pregnancy, bro. They was talking about Michael Porter Jr. not even being able to walk again. Didn't he have like some degenerative back thing? Michael Porter Jr. had like a back injury or something while he was in college, bro, and they wouldn't even know if he was going to ever even play. What are we talking about here? Here you go. And in his defense, he wasn't just shitting on them like, people were asking him questions and he answered candidly.
Man, if the WNBA, you said an all-star team?
Yeah, the Olympic team, basically.
If the Olympic team played, the McDonald's boys All-American high school players, it's one of them things, bro, where you can't dance around it, bro. At the end of the day, like, in high school, when I was in high school, it was like grown men, bro. We were grown men, pretty much. Like me, Trey Young, DeAndre Ayton, Gary Trent, PJ Washington, like.
Damn, now that's a crazy lineup.
If we play the WNBA All-Star team, I mean, that's a no disrespect, bro.
How much?
No disrespect, bro. I'm not even gonna say it.
I'm saying them out. I said y'all was going.
You think it would be 10?
I think it could be close. Caitlin Clark Cole. What the fuck,
nigga?
Who was that?
Mind you, MPJ's still like 6'9", 6'8", 6'9" in high school, man. What are you talking about here? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? And then this, bro. Nobody listen. I'm gonna just show y'all this, man. I'm not gonna say nothing. That's another thing too. Again, man. Nobody even knows your name. Okay? Nobody knows who y'all are, man.
What other line? Hey, boss man.
Y'all got a section?
Yo.
It's down here. That is.
No, but we were Angel though.
With the section, you gotta go. Everybody gotta go there. Verify who y'all are.
So what a section is?
I'll get the guys to bring y'all in.
Well, we in the W and shit, so we just got done at the All-Star game. So like, I'm sorry, we don't need. I ain't even trying to be funny, but we should not be waiting in no line.
Yes, you should. Imagine you being in the professional league and just leaving the All-Star game, and they're like, "Hey, man, you need to wait right here, brother. Hold on there, shmam. I don't know your pronouns, but hey, I need you to hold on right here. I don't know you. Okay? The W, what the hell that mean? Whataburger? The Waldorf? What's the W?
Oh, God. Yeah, come on. You better hurry up while we get in. They going in. Come on. We getting in right now. Come on. Yeah, she with me. What you doing? I know. I need to count. Tati, go. Tati, go. I'm good. Tati, go. Y'all with me. Go, Mom. These are my people. Man, y'all, why we...
That's crazy. Like, where's Tariq Nasheed? These are not FBAs. Hey, I don't know who you are, but no, this is all you get. You say 7, this is more than 7. Okay? Okay?
Won't work. You do your thing, I do my thing. You know, it won't work. We can't work with Akata.
Akata. What is this Akata shit? Like American? Oh shit. Cotton picker.
Fucking go, bro. Because they doing too much. Come on.
Yes. We leave. We don't care. Who are you? Leave. Come out. Hurry.
We can go somewhere else. Come on. I'm sorry.
Yes, I wave you. Wave. Hold. Hurry. Move. You're lucky we're not in my country.
Come on, bro. Go. We going. They just talking about, oh, we can only have 7, huh? What are you talking about, man? That's crazy to me. Where you going? We all get it Sports Illustrated. We 2D. All go to Sports Illustrated. We don't got to deal with this shit. This ghetto ass shit. Come on. The ghetto as fuck.
Well, you can't call it ghetto as fuck and ghetto ass shit after you just tried to get in. Can't do that. How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Listen, man. It's just a bad product overall, man. Let me drop this link, man. Drop this link for y'all. The WNBA is a bad product overall, even from a business standpoint, right? All these different things. Second, there we go. And this is the most important part right here. Where's it at? Here we go. This is the most important part right here. So you guys can see the prompt. WNBA revenue versus profit loss. These are results for WNBA revenue versus profit loss. The WNBA historically operated at a significant annual loss subsidized by the NBA, despite growing revenues, but it's projected to become profitable soon due to massive new media deals starting in 2026. While revenue was around $200 million plus in 2025, the league's largest expenses like chartered flights, team support, and revenue sharing models, players getting less than 10% versus the NBA's 50%, around 50%, meant losses of $10 million to $50 million annually. Though players argue these losses are exaggerated by voodoo accounting to keep salaries down, with team valuations soaring, reports The Guardian. Now, again, why are you pocket watching the owners? These owners have taken losses year after year after year after year after year. Remember, you've never turned a profit in, I think now, 30 years. I think it's at like 28, 29, something like that. But still, damn near the whole entire existence of your business, you never turn a profit. Yo, what up? Shout out everybody over on Rumble. You never turn a profit. And then they offer the motherfucking increase your salary times 4, and y'all say it's not enough. It's a slap in the face. Well, let me see if I got a video for this. Let me read this. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man! I had all these damn ads. Whoa.
WNBA CBA deal is done. The free agency floodgates are going to open. But before that, you still have to have the expansion drafts. Last year, the Valkyries expansion draft happened in December. Now you've got the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire. So you'd have to have those. Then free agency, where everybody's a free agent. It is going to be frenetic and a complete frenzy of action and news after this dead period, if they could get past the stalemate. But a lot of people have asked me how free agency is going to work. And my instant answer is I don't know exactly, because they don't have a CBA. But I can't imagine they're going to proceed business as usual until a new one is done with the new rules, the new salaries in place. And that's why a moratorium is being discussed before, again, the water is turned on.
You said if, by the way, so let me see. Rebecca Lobo takes issue with WNBA player CBA language. Women's basketball icon Rebecca Lobo made a strong claim about how the WNBA players are speaking about CBA negotiations. This was January 17th, 2026. Okay. Exasperation with the WNBA is high right now when it comes to fan perception. This is not just because it's the depths of the league's offseason, but because it's ongoing collective bargaining agreement. Negotiations have gone on for over a year at this point. Recent suggestions indicate that two sides aren't all that close to coming to a deal, which could threaten a potential lockout. Fans want players to get paid what they're worth, but fans also want to see a product on the court. And from a fan's perspective, the recent reports of max salary above $1 million, a $5 million salary cap, and roughly 70% share of net revenue all sound pretty good. 70% share of revenue is fucking ridiculous, bro. If they allow this and the fucking NBA players are only getting 50%, what are y'all doing? I'm mad now. 70% revenue share? Are you fucking kidding me? And you hadn't turned a profit? You never gonna turn a profit this way. Y'all finna start paying the players more money, and the players haven't even made you more money for real. Well, haven't made you a profit yet. That's like you having a business, right? And you being in the motherfucking bro, you being at a fucking deficit, and then the fucking workers commanding a fucking raise, and you give them a raise? Bro, this shit right here, man, is just another testament of just how, bro, I see, man, listen. Rebecca Lobo cautions WNBA players on language amid CBA talks. Women basketball icon addressed her stance on how players are handling negotiations during her January 16th appearance on the Touch More podcast. After noting the CBA deal that's currently on the table for the players looks like a pretty amazing deal, Lobo said, it seems like the sides are farther apart than they should be, though for this point in time, hopefully they'll come together. She later added, some of the rhetoric I've heard from their side has been a little bit troublesome. When a deal is presented like that's over $1 million max salary and revenue share, it's called a slap in the face. Just use different words. And I'm worried the players might be getting to a point to where they might be losing some of that support from the public. Listen, man, you've been lost support from the public, man. Get this shit out of my face. Shut it down. Shut the league down. Oh yeah, Megan Rapinoe made it even worse too. Again, I'll just leave it at that. Megan Rapinoe, listen, bro, the same woman that said that the women's soccer players, the women's national soccer team should have got the same amount of money as the men's. Again, man, this progressive ideology, bro, is horrible for society, just all the way around. Nothing is equal to something other than itself, bro. Women's sports are not men's sports. Men's sports are not women's sports. Again, this is why. And hold on, let me check on that. Let me see. SCOTUS trans ruling. Did they come out down with the ruling yet? No, well, today's a holiday, so no. We'll just say this, right? So SCOTUS blog, right? So we'll hold this up. Showing you guys this again, so this is someone's opinion, of course, but hey, Supreme Court appears likely to uphold transgender athlete bans. Okay, updated on January 13th to 7:45 p.m. The Supreme Court on Tuesday seemed likely to uphold laws that prohibit transgender women and girls from competing on women's and girls sports teams, school sports teams. After nearly 3.5 hours of arguments in a pair of cases from Idaho and West Virginia, majority of the justices appeared to agree with the states that the laws can remain in place, even if it was not clear how broadly their ruling might sweep. The court's 3 Democratic appointees appeared to recognize that the challenges faced is an uphill battle. They seem to devote much of their efforts to mitigating their losses, either by getting one case thrown out or by limiting the court's decision to narrow one. Idaho adopted this law in 2020. West Virginia followed 1 year later. Lindsay Heckox, now 24 years old, went to federal court in Idaho to challenge the state's law. Heckox is a transgender woman who wanted to be able to try out for the women's track and cross country teams at Boise State University. She did not make those teams, but later played club sports. The West Virginia case was filed by Heather Jackson, the mother of BPJ, a now 15-year-old transgender high school student who has publicly identified as a girl since the 3rd grade. BPJ has taken puberty blockers to prevent the onset of male puberty, as well as hormone therapy and estrogen. BPJ has competed on the track and cross country teams at school. So basically, they're telling you this, man. Listen. What you think don't matter. What you produce does. Okay. Yeah, bro. Listen, Megan Rapinoe is one of the most radical personalities, just period. One of the radical and most extreme person for a lot of these progressive ideologies ever. Fuck the sports. Fuck the sports, bro. Well, no, what happened was, and let me do this too. So let me hold on. What's that? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. No, well, no. Let's see. What was the other league? Unrivaled. There we go. So Unrivaled. Okay. Unrivaled. So the WNBA created this competing league with the same players, right? As leverage for the reason they should make more money. Okay. So Unrivaled pretty much stole the fucking Ice Cube idea that he got with what's Ice Cube's league? Yo, y'all chill out, man. Watch this. Come on, man. Damn, man. You're the big three. Shout out to the big three, man. So they stole the idea from Ice Cube to do a 3-on-3 basketball, which again, bro, that's even worse. Okay. Unrivaled, the women's 3-on-3 basketball league is experiencing significant ratings decline early 2026 compared to a successful debut. Opening week viewership dropped sharply from over 200,000 to under 140,000, partly due to the absence of stars like Caitlin Clark and increased competition. Listen, once they knew, the only reason people were even watching it like that when they first even started was because it was like, oh man, Caitlin's gonna play. Nope. Once they figured out, oh, they ain't gonna Caitlin. Hey, I'm out of here, man. You got a 20% reduction in ratings in just one season. That's not good. And you were going to use that as leverage to force them to say, "Oh man, look, we're making all this money over here in our league. So if we can make this money without you guys, this means you guys should be, foot in the bill." And it's falling apart right before your face because that shit's trash. It's horrible, bro. Absolutely horrible. Ooh. Whoa. Listen, man. Hold on. Yep. Here you go again. Listen, man. I know, listen, Caitlin Clark's team, whoever her PR is, they're extremely, I'll say they're decent. I won't say they're great, but they're really decent at not saying the wrong things and just playing the, hey, we're just gonna be quiet. We're gonna let everybody talk about us. We're not gonna say nothing. We're not go whatever. Hey, say good things and good things only. And we play basketball, we collect these checks. We play basketball, we collect these checks. Don't be surprised if the Caitlin Clark fucking Nike shoe will be released by whatever that thing they start in the summertime. I promise you, Caitlin Clark's gonna have her Nike shoe this summer. Everybody talked about Aja Wilson, and Aja Wilson made it seem like it was this big racist thing and whatnot, what have you. And she purposely lied to the public. It's like, Nike put her on the shelf when she had already seen the shoe. Aja Wilson knew what the shoe was, and Aja Wilson knew what the shoe release date was going to be. And she used this fucking racism shit against Caitlin Clark, and it made it seem like Nike was also racist, right? Again, bro, that's why I say, bro, I don't know. But either way, Unrivaled runs into uncomfortable Caitlin Clark truth amid viewership decline. As Unrivaled's second season unfolds, empty seats and tumbling ratings expose the league's betting big on growth, only to confront the limits of hype without elite talent. That's where analyst Rachel Anna Marie Demita pins the uncomfortable Caitlin Clark truth. In her latest YouTube breakdown, Demita called out Unrivaled's November 2025 marketing tease that hinted at Clark's involvement through cryptic 22 references, only for the superstar to pass, leaving the league's credibility in tatters. Just a season 2 tip-off. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. Bitch, you think y'all gonna beat the shit out of me for my first whole 2 years and injure me in my fucking sophomore season, and I'm gonna go and play for you motherfuckers when I don't need the money? Caitlin Clark is the highest paid WNBA player. The highest women's basketball player, period, because she was getting the NIL money. Remember, her NIL deal, everybody wanted to make it seem like whatever. But anyway, and she don't show it. She don't talk about it. She just enjoy the money. Exactly. Y'all beat the shit out of me and said how the league is not just one player and we don't need her. And y'all talking about what the commissioner said. Well, y'all even worse. At least the commissioner's just using words. Y'all elbowing her, y'all punching her, hitting her in the face, dirty fouls, dirty basketball. Now look at you. Hey, Caitlin said,
you want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
You want
know
it
what
to be
you...
one
Man,
way.
stop. Stop saying that.
What is the other way?
Caitlin said it's the other way, goddamn. Shout out to a man, DJ, man, on the Cash App for the 5. I greatly appreciate you, bro.
Ain't nothing but some money.
You said for a great topic, man. I appreciate you for enjoying it, brother. But hey, man, listen, bro. I'm gonna let y'all get on, bro, and watch this national championship game. Catch me over on at my mama's house. Shout out to my man Rock. I'm gonna go over there real quick. I'm kind of know what I'm supposed to be talking about, but not really. So pull up on me over there. You know, and yeah. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or it's Monday. Today's Monday. So yeah. See y'all tomorrow, man. We out. Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype the video. If you got something you want me to see, DM me or email me. Oh, and check out XRP. Okay? Remember, hey, everybody in my chat, you better be motherfucking showing me some gains a year from now. This is not financial advice. It's not financial advice. It's not financial advice. All right? All right? Don't say I ain't never gave you nothing. A year from now, Alpha J, I greatly appreciate you, brother. I ain't want to, you had your whole government out there. That's why I said DJ, brother. So I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to put your government out there, brother. So I greatly appreciate you, man. But a year from now, man, I'm pocket watching. I'm letting you know now. I'm letting you niggas know in advance. I'm pocket watching a year from now. You ain't got to show me but a year from now, you can't say I ain't tell you. When I told you niggas about silver, it was at $60 to $60. It's not hitting 100 for a reason. This XRP shit is just like, I'm gonna say this again. This is not financial advice, bro. If you have been doing the study on the XRP and the Ripple, and you've been hearing the news about the countries and the bank organizations and the banking systems that are implementing, bro. Oh shit, New York Stock Exchange. I'm giving y'all too much, man. Hey, pull up tomorrow for well, damn, I can't do. If I do 10-4 Tuesday tomorrow, it'll have to be early because I got class. So I got class tomorrow. I'm supposed to have it today, but she didn't. Instead of just not letting us have class for the fucking week, she moved it for tomorrow. So if I do for 10-4 Tuesday tomorrow, it'll be early. But just pull up. We'll make it work. Whether early or late, definitely pull up for 10-4 Tuesday tomorrow. And again, man, don't waste your money on bullshit. Okay? This is not the year to fucking flex. Okay? This is not the year of flexing, bro. It's a year of investing. This is not the year of flexing. This is the year of investing. And hey, what's the day? The 19th. Okay? God willing. January 19th, 2027. All right. Anyway, man, that's that on that one. Catch you on the next one. Holla, we out.